Hey ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about the whole thing that's happening right now on Twitter. Want to make this video for you guys that you have an idea exactly what I think about. If you like the content, like, share, hit the bell notification as usual. Let's start.
Okay, Babylon Bee, which is what got him to buy the thing, I think.
That's the
one which was not particularly funny. The Babylon Bee's Man of the Year is Rachel Levine. Not funny.
Yeah, and you can ask.
I didn't agree they should have taken that down, but go ahead.
You know, it's interesting. It's interesting to think about what the competing tensions around that are, and I want to start by acknowledging that the targeting and the victimization of the trans community on Twitter is very real, very life-threatening, and extraordinarily serious. We have seen from a number of Twitter accounts, including libs of TikTok notably, that there are orchestrated campaigns that particularly are singling out a group that is already particularly vulnerable within society. And so, yeah, not only is it not funny, but it is dangerous, and it does contribute to an environment that makes people unsafe in the world. So let's start from a premise that it's fucked up. But then, again, let's look at what Twitter's written policies are. Twitter's written policies prohibit misgendering, full stop. And the Babylon Bee, in the name of satire, misgendered Admiral Rachel Levine. Twitter,
satire.
Nominally, but it's still misgendering.
Okay.
And, you know, there can be a very long and academic discussion of satire and sort of the lines there. Interestingly, Apple tried to tease out this question of satire and political commentary in their own guidelines, which I think are also fraught. But, you know, we landed on the side of enforcing our rules as written.
And that's how it got bought by Elon Musk, just in case you're interested. He was mad about that. I remember that.
To start off, the whole Babylon Bee thing, I think it's a joke. And if you don't understand the joke, I find it weird. But at the same time, you want to use this way of protecting trans people to suddenly be banning people left and right for the weirdest thing. And when there is no pushback on a public platform when people could have different ideas so we can find the middle ground, you only let specific people speak as if they're proud people from BLM destroying buildings and I need to understand their rage. It doesn't make any sense. That's like suddenly my family, I don't know, becomes vegetarian, brings me to only a vegetarian restaurant, and one day I complain, you know what, I really want to eat some meat, and everybody's offended. It's like, I never choose to go on this ride. Jack Posobiec, breaking. Last year, Twitter disclosed to the FEC they were warned of a hack and a leak operation involving Hunter Biden by federal law enforcement that led them to censor the New York Post story. Disclosure and signed by Joel Roth. That was the previous guy. And I'm not the only one thinking like this.
I want to pull up this tweet here because this is a really good point. Former VP of Global Comms, Brandon Borman asks, can we truthfully claim that this is part of the policy? And this goes to show that when they censored the Hunter Biden laptop, internally they knew they had fabricated a reason for censoring politically damaging information on the Democrats. And this is him saying, can we truthfully claim that's part of the policy, like the hacked materials thing? When this story dropped and they said, you can't publish hacked things, everyone went, you just made that up. There's, at the same time as they're saying you can't do that, there were other hacked materials that were going around disparaging people like Trump. What about the taxes and stuff like that, right? Files that get leaked, they never cared about. Now, all of a sudden, they made up a fake policy to enforce. It's not just that we can see Democrats were well connected and they were banning people. We can see internally they were struggling with some kind of way to publicly justify overt political bias to benefit Democrats.
And I just wanted to point that out. It's weird, right? I mean, you got this lady, Vijaya Gadde, I'm destroying her name, but they could just contact her directly. She was going to Clinton, hey lady, yeah, vote for me. And I'm like, yo, bruh, this is kind of messed up. When you have a public platform being cozy, and you're gonna be, it's a private company, I can do whatever I want. I'm like, I hate that way of thinking. Because now if it's in the hand of another person, you're kind of worried. That's why they didn't want nobody to buy that company, because they know they can see all the chat logs. You want to see some chat logs? The Biden team had direct line connecting to people to censor tweets. By 2020, requests from connected actors to delete tweets were routine. One executive would write to another, "More to review from Biden team." The reply would come back, "Handle." See? Beautiful. Beautiful.
Positive thinking. I'm for positive thinking.
And Lips of Tego even found a bunch of these accounts be saying, "Look, Twitter listened to the Biden thing and suspended an account," and she had proof. She's like, look. Not anymore.
Feel very attacked.
What was this guy? This guy that got banned for some weird post. What was his name again? James Wood. Oh, I got it.
This.
James Wood posted a tweet. He got permaban, and he didn't even understand what the heck is going on.
National Committee.
I'm not surprised at all. I'm shocked the way any other American would be if he were a target of a presidential candidate and a major political party.
And this is what he tweeted. He was smoking a crack pipe and he was getting a massage. So imagine, you are an actor. You like to make movies, not woke garbage, just a good movie, and you get a good laugh in the evening. And suddenly, because you laugh at the weird things that you can't see on the internet sometimes, you just, hey, look at this president's son smoking, bada bing, bam, boom. And then, bram, everybody goes after you, they ruin you, and there comes a point you're like, yo, what the heck is happening? And Matt Matabi, the one that was doing the investigation, did a good job. Celebrities and unknowns alike would be removed or reviewed at behest of the political party. It's like, look, it's like rah, grab the first, yeah. By 2020, requests for connected actors to delete tweets were routine. One executive would write to another, "More to review from the Biden team." The reply would come back, "Handled." Look at this. This are the messages that were going back and forth. And this is normal. And I love the fact that Lips of TikTok was even helping people, like, look how many people you're suspending. And you know what? She can only show you what people are doing online because people are showing that online because they're proud of doing it. That's like some Andrew Tate saying how I wanna treat a woman, and he posted online, so he has to be ready for criticism. Any topic. But the difference is we're talking about the child of other people. The battle, the landscape changes immediately. And that is the problem why she's so famous, because you included something that you activated way more moms than you think. Way more moms that usually are more left-leaning, and you kind of made them right-leaning because you give them a reason to protect kids again. We live in such a safe world, you had to go in one direction, justifying LGBTQ in a unique way. I don't mind that, but the only way you represent LGBTQ is in a way that we need to have funky and we need to dance funky. LGBTQ is not that only. So the fact that you can only promote them that way, it kind of feels very disingenuous to even the LGBTQ people that I know, because they don't want to be seen as a bunch of people that can't even control their bodily autonomy. And before you're going to be like, yeah, but it's just a laptop, you think, well, it would have affected the election. So many people say, what, son, this, that. Nah, we don't want a son like that has a unique contact in Ukraine at a gas company when he has nothing to do with the gas company. That doesn't make any sense, right? So people's decision might have changed. No, silence it, keep it a secret. That's freaking gangster election on a public platform that was supposed to be public, but you had so many left-leaning people there. You had this Gijade. Sorry, oops, I almost burped your name out. But the point is, she was best friend with Clinton.
Quick, shoot!
They were Gucci. They were having fun. Of course they're going to ban people on one side. Everything that somebody that seems to be right, oh, that's fabricated, oh, that might be hacked. They could just do it. It does not make any sense. And I think we reached the end. Let me know what you think about this whole situation, because I'm just happy right now with Twitter. I enjoy it. There's so many times I say something stupid, somebody fact checks me in a normal way, but these people are certain people that always have strong opinions, and we have strong opinions that bounce, and life is Gucci. I like that. And about the transgender people, I know misgender people. Honestly, I'm very respectful about it. But then again, people, if they misgender you, block them. Stop following people that you don't respect. It's a very simple thing. The algorithm is helping you to keep seeing the thing that you want to believe anyway. If you keep seeing the thing that you don't want to see, maybe you're looking for trouble to justify you have a reason to be angry. Because without that enemy, maybe your life doesn't have any meaning. That's not my fault. But let me know what you think. At least like the video.